So welcome back everyone, this is Diksha, and in this episode let's learn what are Python numbers. I hope you guys are watching the previous episodes of this Python series. We have discussed Python variables, Python data structures and installation of Python, and the introduction part that itself. And in this episode we'll learn what are Python numbers and how you can declare the Python numbers. Okay, now let's quickly get into the video. So these are the Python numbers. Let me highlight this one. Draw. So these are the Python numbers. In this episode specially, let's see what are integers, how we can find the type of the integers, and float and complex digits. So first one, it is integers, then floating point numbers, then complex numbers. Just let's go down. So you can define integer type as int and then closed parenthesis. So this is how you can define an integer type, like basically like this, int and a closed parenthesis. For float, write float and just close, open and close brackets. And it's also same for complex. Complex, write complex type complex, then closed parenthesis. That's it. This is how you can define the integer, float and complex digit types. Now let's quickly go into Python ideally. So I'm using 3.11 64-bit, which is like 3.11 version of Python. There is also new version 3.12.3. You can install it. If you have any doubts regarding installation of Python, you can go and check my video, or else you will get down in the description box. You can find it out. So without wasting time, let's go into the video. Open a file, new file, and we know that what are integer numbers. Integers are numbers are basically like 1, 2, 3, 77, 99, 45. These are what actually integer numbers are. So now let's take an variable called x, or let me take a. A is equals to 22. Now is it an integer or is it some other kind of digit? If we want to find the type of this one, let's write a print statement, which is print type of a. We need to write a because we have assigned a number to a variable called a. So print type of a. Now just Control S to save the program. It is asking me. First let me go to the desktop, and I want to save here in the Python series. My file name would be Python numbers. Just save, and F5 key to run the program. So here you got output as class int, which means 22 as an integer number. This is how we find the type of a number. Moving further, now just let's go. B is equals to 22.2. Suppose we don't know what is the type of this number, just go print typ type of B. Control S to save the program, and F5 to run. So we got it as class float, which means any pointed numbers in between numbers like 1.5, 2.5, 100.5, 77.5, 65.5. It is a float. Moving further, let's go. Let's check. C is equals to 3 plus 5j. So what is this number? What is the type of this number? Let's print and check what is this. Print, then type. We have assigned this number 3.5j to a variable called c. So you need to print and check the type of this c. So print, type and c. Make sure that you need to close the brackets properly, or else you may get errors. Now Control S to save the program, and F5 key to run the program. So this is a complex number. So 3.5j or anything like 1.2j, 3 plus 5j is a complex number. And in this, especially this 3, the first one is the real part and 5j is the imaginary part. So we can also see how we can find the real and imaginary part. You can just type that print uh, c dot real. You can close this one, control S to save the program, and F5 key. So the real is 3.0, and now also let's see print c dot imag. I hope imag is the correct one. I'm not sure, but let's give a try. Imag, control S and save the program. Yeah, 5.0 is the imaginary part. This is how we find uh, the types of the different type. This is how we find the types of different kinds of numbers, whether it is an integer or float or complex. And there are few other numbers. Let's discuss in the further videos. I have also uh, talked about the set and dictionary differentiation table in the previous episode. Those and the next part of this video will be continued in the further videos, in the upcoming videos. I hope you have enjoyed and have learned something new about this Python in numbers. That's it. And to be honest, the weather is very pleasant and I'm very happy to record this. And let's meet in the next video. Till then, keep loving and keep coding. Bye bye. Love you all.